The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy. Where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Wait 10, wait 20. 40 them up. Defense wins championship, baby. Slam. Hey, Alabama.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Wait, 10, 20. Watching you fire. Been a long game for you. Mike, 5-5. Hey, 66.
From the 24, Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
Gun.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Slam. Yellow.
Now Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Gun.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
First. Mine's 50. Too little, cupcake. What's that? Hey, check. Mike 50. What's the run?
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mike 50. Watch the curve. Share. Watch that. Pilot, 64, weak. Alert 3. Gun. What's that?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Gun. Mike 50, Mike.
Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Quick. Undercoach.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So he's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. There for the sack, Everson Griffin.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Brady's throw there complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open. And this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Brady. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They start the drive with Cook. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
3rd and 9.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21. Hey, Alpha. Check Mike 21. They can't hang with us. Hey, check Mike 21. 21. Check Mike 21. You don't see me.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
A big play there for New England. And even 80 yards. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Michel going to try again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Brady now on third and goal. Has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Makes the score Patriots 7, Vikings nothing.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4.
Hey, no, easy. Gun.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Gun. Good route here.
50's to Mike. 50's to Mike. Watch a slant.
Gun.
Watch a slant.
Throwing on second and 14. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, it's Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Hey, we're good.
Let's go, Heavy.
Wait, hot.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Hey,
Wait, hot.
On second and a couple, Cousins. And he finds a man with a crossing route. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They come out here in the eye. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got it first and goal at the 6.
Kill.
Gun. Gun.
50. Watch the backer.
They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown, Puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's Brady. And he whips that one incomplete there. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Tight end right. Alert. 3 down. Zebra. What's that?
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 41-yard line.
Rose. You got tight right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins. He's going to launch this, and that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently, so that's just going to be an incompletion.
And 8 yards to go.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch tight end. 3 down.
Final play of the half, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Jim, 80 weapons. Jim. Check. Crunch. 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 Switch. Switch.
Lynn 50. Lynn 50.
Same.
Gun. Gun to run up the hole.
Starting the 3rd quarter with Cook. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Mike's 50. Run.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's caught by Treadwell. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Sponge. No. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check. Lucky.
Two. Wide. Gun.
Throwing is Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. John Simon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the screen.
Gun.
Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Let's put him on the buses.
To throw, Cousins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Mike Bennett in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Watch twist.
Leave it. Bring up 48.
3rd and long for Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again. Kyle Van Noy able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The drive starts with a run by White. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now a carry for White. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Shamar Stephen there on the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Gun.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Gun.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? 2.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 and people wanting to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Gun.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gun.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Cousins. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. You don't know no better.
Here's Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Shoulder. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Gun.
I got you. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And that is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 34.
Just like that. Motion, 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 motion. Comes up the helmet. Here we go, here we go. Go Bandit.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White. 66 yards, and the Patriots add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, go hard.
What are you? Clark.
Hey.
Gun.
Here I come. Here I come.
They go play action here on 1st down. It's complete to Diggs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st and 10.
Cousins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Cousins. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, check.
A second down throw for Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Bennett, his second sack of the night.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Switch. Hey, flip it. Flare.
To throw is Cousins. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
3 down.
Gun. Motion.
Now Cousins on fourth down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Wait, set. 380.
That's the mic right here. We go mic 40.
Watch this heavy, too.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Xavier Rhodes brought him down. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha.
3 bucks.
When he hit.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Regular.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To hot. 180.
Check my 21. I got you, boy.
Wait, hot.
Now Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jahan. 180. Wide.
Check 37. Check 37.
Leave it. Bring up 48.
Check 3. Tighten up.
Protein spill. Hey, no, easy. Hey, yo.
You're trash.
Bang. Hey, Haywood.
50's the money. 50's the money.
I'm not ready.
Back to it after the pick six. Cousin. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Check.
Black. Fresno.
On second down, Cousins again. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd.
One last shot now for Cousins. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Minneapolis, good night, everybody.